Very good evening to everyone. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all for the first ever Indian Truck and Bus Fleet Summit organized by Motorindia. Firstly, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Mr. C. Ramesh, Joint Transport Commissioner, Government of Telangana. We are delighted to have you with us here today, sir, and we thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to your address to the gathering today. I would also like to welcome our two partner representatives who are on stage with us today, Mr. Chandrakant Shedage, Head Application Engineering, National Engineering Industries Limited, and Mr. Amit Kumar, Senior Director, Netradyne Technology. Thank you so much for being part of the event. I would also like to welcome Mr. Vineel Parvataneni, Secretary, Hyderabad Goods Transport Association, Head GTA, and Director, Navta Group of Companies. Thank you, Vineel. So just a brief on Motorindia and what is the purpose of this summit. Having served the Indian automotive and road transport sector for over 67 years, Motorindia has established itself as one of the most credible and followed sources of news and information on the Indian truck and bus industry. Leveraging on the reach, readership, and goodwill we have in the industry, we were exploring avenues to do something more for the truck and bus ecosystem, especially transporters and fleet operators. Through this summit, we seek to provide a platform to address meaningful themes that resonate with the entire road cargo transport segment. The event we are in today is the result of a lot of valuable inputs and suggestions from key stakeholders in the CV industry. It is a humble start to what we believe could be a fantastic and highly purposeful platform hosted across the country in the years to come. We have been closely working with the head GTA, and we're confident that Hyderabad would be a great location to host our first event. We are delighted that we have been proved right, and the response has been highly overwhelming and encouraging. So we'd like to thank all of you present here for making this happen, actually. What do we have in store here today, from now until the end of the event? We have two insightful presentations, panel discussions lined up. First one on emerging megatrends in road cargo transport ecosystem, and another on maximizing profitability by optimizing efficiencies. So we were actually deliberating on these topics. There were almost a dozen topics that were available, but we had to shortlist these since it's an evening program. We also have something a little different and unique than the panel discussion, which is a workshop to identify solutions to common problems faced by fleet operators. I hope you all will enjoy this workshop as well. And amidst these, we will have a couple of technology partner presentations who will put the spotlight on the importance of safety and the significant role it can play in boosting efficiency and profitability of commercial fleets. You will also get a chance to explore some interesting products and solutions being presented by some of our partners. I wish you all a great event filled with lots of knowledge sharing, networking, and of course, plenty of fun and relaxation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bala. You have set the tone for the evening, and I'm sure the audience is fully charged up now. So I request Mr. Vineel Parvataneni, Secretary, Hyderabad Goods Transport Association and Director, Navata Group of Companies, to talk to us about the HGTA's partnership with Motorindia to organize this fantastic event. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. So I don't know how many of you know HGTA, because we have been pioneers in the industry to drive growth and innovation for all of Telangana for a while now. So being the Secretary of Hyderabad Goods Transport Association, I take immense pride in the multi-decade long commitment enhancing to the transport industry. witnessing a significant and positive outcomes for both our sector and transporters alike has been an immense and rewarding journey. Our sincere appreciation extends to Motor India and their commendable efforts in conceptualizing and executing a unique event tailored specifically for fleet owners. We have first-hand observed the dedication and thorough understanding displayed by Motor India in addressing the industry's challenges, concerns, and exploring innovative solutions leading up to this event. Lastly, we express gratitude to each and every attendee here for generously allocating time through their busy schedules and coming here for contributing to the advancement of the industry here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Vineel. Yes, thank you for sharing your valuable insights with all of us here today. And now I request Mr. Shedage to share key messages from NBC Bearings as title sponsor. Over to you, sir.
Dignitaries on the dais and you all. Talking about NBC, this particular event which is happening for the automotive fleet owners, I think we have already been there in this space since long, and this has been 75 years of journey wherein we are supplying to the automotive industry various products. So, talking about us, we are part of CK Birla Group, which is having various verticals from technology, automotive, healthcare, infrastructure, and we are into this automotive vertical along with other group companies. So when we talk about NBC, which has been since 1946, we are talking, serving this industry, and we are now having like more than 200 million plus bearings with over 2,300 types we are making. And it's not now only bearing, but basically it is going beyond bearing, like integrated products, unitized products likewise. So in India, we have a footprints across and also expanding globally. And as this, the demands and the technologies are evolving, we are actually adding the production setups across. So what we serve over here is like 30 plus countries we are serving industries, the product, automotive industries, what you are into. There are various proud moments and the certifications over the years. And whatever the technology facility or center, we have it at Jaipur, Rajasthan. So that has enabled us to develop various product line. And that way we have expanded our product line from different types of bearing to the unitized solutions and the specialty products, which are catering to the various demands coming from the automotive industry. Now, as we are talking, it is alternate fuels and other things, how we can cater and how the emission norms also can be taken care. So that has helped us to expand our product lines. So what we believe is that our focus area, reliability, the fuel economy, sensorization or the electrification, at the same time, the power dense solutions, condition monitoring, and the robustness product. So we are having various product lines across this and the technologies developed across these trends. And I think it is very well caters with what you are going through, reliability or the electrification, what is coming in. So as I talked about, we are serving all the industry, two-wheeler, three-wheeler, all the automotive, and at the same time we are talking industrial and railways. Now we are a global organization, so our footprints are in Europe, China, and now we will have soon in US, apart from India. But for us, for you, probably whatever our dealer service networks is there, that is something which has been helping you to get the products what you need. This one thing which I want to touch upon in this particular today's event is that the counterfeit or the spurious bearings or spurious component is one of the challenge everybody is facing. So how we can have that verified at our end. So we do have an app which also enables us to verify what kind of product it is. And that way, the genuineness of the bearing can be involved, product will be ensured. And with this app, actually, we can connect with you all, many people who are using this app, and they will get insights about products. So, if I talk about, there are many OEMs in India as well as the global, tier 1, tier 2, we are engaged with them. And with this, I am hoping that whatever we are going to talk about today, it will be a win-win situation for everyone to understand your problems and what opportunities we as a component supplier can take to take it to the next level for this particular ecosystem. So thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shedage. I know so much about bearings now. Thank you so much for the insights. I now invite Mr. Kumar to emphasize the importance of technological interventions to bolster road safety.
Road safety. So this is the number of humans whose life will end by the time we finish this conference on the roads of Telangana. 3.5 minutes and one life is lost on the roads of Telangana. This is the latest stats, which I heard on the road safety conference that happened in Hyderabad depot yesterday. Massive number, isn't it? While we are commercial vehicles, trucks and bus owners, but a lot of these lives are of our drivers, of the goods which we were to be transported, from one place to another place. So there is a humongous loss, right? I'm coming from Bangalore. I landed this morning and got the newspaper and was very sad to read the first news in the first part on the front page of the newspaper. We lost one young MLA because of road accident. An initial report says it was because the driver fell asleep on the wheel or maybe overspeeding. We do not know, but one of these reasons. Now, how do we control it? Of course, we cannot have police and cops in every nook and corner scanning each and every vehicle at every moment. Not possible. Not possible. That's where we believe that technology can play a big role. And that's what I'm going to talk about. How? I'm going to skip all the slides. If you're reading newspaper and magazines, you might have heard about us quite a bit across platforms. So I'm going to skip all of that. What I'm going to talk about is how do we reduce the road accidents? What is the underlying issue? We believe that it is the driver's behavior. In the road safety forum that I'm talking about, that happened on Thursday in Hyderabad, it was stated that 72% of the road accidents in Telangana are the results of following: overspeeding, usage of mobile phone, distracted driving, and few others. Can these not be avoided? Very much, very much. These are the behaviors that cause the accidents. I spoke about a few, but distracted driving is becoming a major one. Overspeeding, we all know. You may still have accident if you're driving at a slower speed, at a lower speed, but you may not have fatality. The fatality happens majorly in case of overspeeding. WhatsApp is another distraction, right? Our phone keeps on buzzing and then we need to check. So the drivers have to do as well. How do we really remind them? And that's where, ladies and gentlemen, Netradyne has been playing a key role, spending a lot of focus on innovation and R&D. And thank you, Motorindia, for giving us the opportunity to share our innovation here on this platform. It's an IoT device, what we have built. It is placed inside the vehicle on the windshield and very similar to a dash cam. You can call it smart dash cam, AI enabled. And it can read all the behaviors, observe, analyze all the behaviors that may lead to an accident, whether it is overspeeding. Now, by the way, overspeeding does not mean only speeding beyond the permissible limit. speeding, you may still be in the permissible limit, but you may still be a harsh driver. Why? Because the road is busy, or it is not right for that kind of speed, right? So all this can be real-time monitored, and we call it a companion inside the vehicle, which can look at the driver and also outside. What speed you're driving at, whether you're falling asleep, whether you are using phone, whether you're looking here and there and not on the road, all of this can be real-time monitored. And what it does is alerts the driver real-time. I was just thinking about the accident that happened where we lost the young MLA. If the driver was alerted, hey, you're driving at a higher speed, or you're drowsy, pull it over, that might have averted the accident. So alerting is one part. Next is the change in the behavior. How does it happen? By AI algorithm coaching that is provided to the driver on regular basis about his or her own behavior, not generic theory. I may have a tendency of driving too close to the vehicle ahead of me, or using mobile phone quite often. So I'm coached on those behaviors to improvise it. And the third piece is to provide a holistic view to the centralized fleet safety control room. Let's say if it is Telangana State Road Transport, your safety control room will have the visibility of all of your drivers, what's happening, who's driving good, who's not driving good, who needs coaching, and who should be completely off-road because they're dangerous. Now let's see how it works in reality. This is a video being shot by Shell, which is an oil and gas company, and they're using this technology, and they have mandated that all of their vehicles have to have this technology deployed. Let's see how they detect drowsiness. Audio.
So how do we plan for failing safely?
Now the centralized control room, safety room has been
People
informed
are
as well.
human. Things can go wrong.
Okay.
And they have the view
And
that
when
who
they
the driver
do,
is.
we need to keep everyone safe. In our planning, our systems, and our technology.
Imagine if this truck driver would have continued driving, carrying hazardous material, flammable material, what would have happened? There's another one, external view. If you're driving too close to the vehicle ahead of you, it tracks the speed of each and every vehicle, what lane they are in. Doesn't matter whether you have lanes on the road or not. And then alerts in case you go too close to the vehicle or maneuver or go for harsh braking or hard acceleration. And then on top of it, all this is very good. The fourth element that happens, you all have heard about CIBIL score, I'm sure you all have it. Likewise, there will be a time where all of us will have a driving score. Maybe dangerous, we may not like it, but the reality is that it's going to happen. It is happening already, by the way, where basis my driving every day, not on one simulator or as a test. Everyday driving is getting analyzed by the AI systems, and then a score is provided that this is the level of a driving, whether you should get your license renewed or not, whether you should pay higher premium or lesser premium because you drive safe, right? All this will happen very soon. So ladies and gentlemen, to end with, we are losing lives. It costs to the business. And as per MOT report, Telangana loses about 7,500 plus lives every year because of road accidents, and a large number of it can be prevented. So let's leverage technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We are grateful to you, Mr. Kumar, for the absorbing information presentation that you have just shared with all of us here today. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my utmost privilege to invite our keynote speaker, Mr. C. Ramesh, Joint Transport Commissioner.
And dignitaries of the dais. In fact, when Mr. Sridhar Rao, he invited me to be a keynote speaker, I was actually nervous. What to speak to such a, august audience. You must all be experts in your field, manufacturing side or distribution, sir, whatever it is. First, let me start with Mr. Kumar's presentation on road safety. Yes, Madam Lasya Nandita, MLA, she was not wearing seat belt. I don't know whether she was sitting in the front or back. There is some confusion. The reports have not yet come. So had she wore seat belt, she would have been saved. It's all with individuals. Let us all, as individuals, first of all, we have to, take safety precautions. Two-wheelers, helmets, both for rider and pillion rider. And as car drivers, seat belts, you have to wear seat belts. And so many people have died because of not following safety precautions. In this case, actually, somehow death was haunting her. A few days back, when she was coming from Nalgonda, she escaped in an accident. When she was hit by a vehicle, I think, she escaped unhurt. So by that time, actually, she would have been more cautious when she has gone early in the morning. She returned, it seems, as per the news reports, from Sadashivpet late in the night. And again, morning 5:10, she went. So while going, at least she would have taken precautions that same driver should not be there where his accident has happened. Or early morning she left. All precautions. Death was haunting her. And like so many people have died, so many VIPs have died in war just because of not following safety precautions, basically. Either high speeding. Actually, this technology, if everybody says 80% of the accidents, fatal accidents are because of human error. But I think human errors or human behavior can be controlled with the help of AI systems or intelligent traffic systems. Where abroad, you might have gone everywhere abroad. You might have seen how it is controlled, human behavior is controlled by way of hefty fines, by way of systems, procedures, training right from the childhood, schools. We lack that awareness here. Training. And awareness unna gani traffic rules paatincharani chaala mandi 80% of the people. Even though they are aware of the road signals and rules, they don't follow. That's the sad state of affairs. So basically, when I was asked just to tell about the national permits, goods vehicles and all, how it is happening in Hyderabad. If you take the goods vehicle permits from 21 to 23, 45% increase was there. National permits, 29%. And 22, 23, and 24, 24, it was 7% only. And regular permits, goods vehicle permits, national permits, 20%. Another, Medchal, Malkajgiri district. GHMC comprises of Hyderabad, Medchal and other districts. Rangareddy also. Medchal, Malkajgiri, last year it was 40% regular permits and 13% in national permits. This year, over the previous year, 7% regular permits and 11% national permits. Growth. Rangareddy district, it was 51% last year in regular permits, 76% in national permits. And this year it was only 8% in the regular permits and 13% in the national permits. So other districts you take other than GHMC comprises Hyderabad, Medchal and Rangareddy district. 49% last year, both in the regular and national permits. This year only 1%. So this year 23-24 over 22-23 is somewhat discouraging. I don't know, you must be telling about the manufacturing side. I don't know whether the trade here is not encouraging for the goods vehicles. Bus industry, I don't know whether somebody is representing here. Bus industry department is facing a lot of loss of tax because of Government of India norms. So this is about that. Statistics about the permits. And actually what reforms we have taken with respect to the permits is, we have, as part of ease of doing business, we have given provision for goods carriage permits on T-App Folio. There is a mobile app called T-App Folio. From the Play Store you can download. So a owner of the vehicle need not visit our office when he applies for a goods carriage permit. He can take it online. He can apply online and he'll get a permit online itself. He can get it printed. And of course, lorries, articulated vehicles and all, they have insurance, but other small vehicles, LGVs, light goods vehicles, small, three-wheelers, four-wheelers, they are not covered by insurance. 70 to 80% of the smaller vehicles, they are not covered by insurance. It's a very alarming situation. And then refresher training to the goods vehicle drivers is very important. Everybody says there is shortage of drivers. You must be all telling about that. HGTA, the pioneers, when I was RTO Rangareddy district, they have opened school. It's a very good building. They're building in Auto Nagar, Hyderabad Good Transport Association. Even they recognize, they are recognized for imparting refresher training to the, what's that called? Dangerous, hazardous goods vehicles. And they are really pioneers. They used to organize so many seminars in road safety and other things. I think that's all from my side. I would like to know from you more. Basically, we are regular, as you all know, we are regulatory departments. And generally, in all RTO offices, goods vehicles or buses, there will be no hassles. Same day, work is done every day. Either renewal of fitness, permits, registrations, everything is done the same day. Especially Telangana, among all the other states, we are really user-friendly. And we've been improving our systems so that this transportation industry, goods transportation, bus industry is encouraged. Main worry is that we are not on Vahan. Most of the Auto Nagar people were representing that, sir, when is Telangana going to Vahan? That's $1 million question. Just now we have discussed in the Secretariat also that we should move to Vahan. Because from interstate movement of goods vehicles, when they go on NOC, when they go on other states, I think they are facing a problem. Soon we'll go to Vahan because new government has come, they are settling down. And our Honorable Minister for Transport, Mr. Ponnam Prabhakar, is a very dynamic leader. We already moved the file. So soonly, basically, we were pioneers in computation. So NIC followed us. Vahan came later on that. Somehow we have to integrate with him, or mostly we'll be moving to Vahan maybe in another 6 months to 1 year, because it takes time. We have to go do a pilot study, we have to see the problems and all those things. AP, still they are struggling. Andhra Pradesh, they are not totally on Vahan. Still they are struggling. Transport is not still on Vahan, even though they have started 1 year back. So let us see. Anyway, there is no other alternative. We will be moving to Vahan, maybe in 6 months to 1 year period. And I think the industry will definitely be happy about if you go to Vahan, goods vehicles or buses, both. So that's from my side. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. We are indeed privileged to have you here amongst us. I request Mr. Amit Kumar to felicitate Mr. Vineel Parvataneni, Secretary, HGTA. I now request Mr. Balasubramanian to felicitate Mr. Chandrakant, Shedage, and Mr. Amit Kumar. Yes, my dear friends, we can clap for this. And this one too. And now I would request all our dignitaries to please pose for a group photo opportunity. Yes, with our chief guest in the center. Thank you so much, dignitaries. You may take your seat in the audience.